Why peace? The world will tell you this is what the world needs, this is what the world needs, this is what the world needs. But 7 billion people on the face of this earth are crying out for one thing and one thing alone, and that is peace. And peace is not the absence of war. I travel not because I like to travel. I travel so I can say this. What you're looking for is inside of you, and you should be in peace.
Prem Rawat has been traveling for 40 years, inspiring people around the world to find peace within.
Buenos dias, shalom, buongiorno, guten tag, bonsoir Montreal. I go and I talk to people, and I present them with the possibility of themselves discover the peace that lies within you. Here's the question. And this question you have been asked so many times that you give the answer for this question without thinking. And you know what the question is? How are you? How are you? So how are you? And when I ask you this question, I ask you, are you in peace? Are you in joy? Are you in tranquility? Are you in serenity? Do you feel alive? Because if you don't, something is wrong. Something is not right. The extent of your compromise with the issue of peace is so great that you are more than happy to say, that's life. Some days it's good, some days it's bad, but it's life. That's life. Is it? So before you can answer the question, how are you? I think there's another question which is not asked very frequently. And it must be asked. And the question is, who are you? Don't you think so? So how do you find out? How do you find out? Who are you? Yes, it's easy to say, oh, I'm a human being. What is a human being? Oh, I have a nose, I have 2 eyes, I have 2 ears, I have a mouth, I have a tongue, I have teeth, I have a neck, I have a head, I have a brain inside this somewhere. Are you this being that can feel pain? And joy? Can you feel joy? Have you ever felt joy? Joy. If you felt joy, and you said, I like joy. I like clarity. I like peace. Then you're in the right place. Why? Because I will tell you that if this is what you want, then this is the most abundant. Because it is within you. All of you. Me. All of us. Nobody in this world is void of that peace, of that joy, of that happiness inside. The one that comes like a spring, bubbles from the heart of a human being. Who are you? You are then the spring of peace. You are then the residence of divinity. You are then that most incredible marriage fusion of the finite and the infinite. You are then the ocean of hope. You are then the most powerful, the most powerful element that embodies within it the human spirit. So, how do you like that? As an answer for who you are. This is why you need clarity. Your existence, you do not consider it a miracle. You don't consider it a miracle. It's not recorded as a miracle. It is not considered as a miracle. All the holy men don't come to you, you have to go to them. Right? But if you see milk coming from a rock, that's a miracle. Something is wrong. And that's why Socrates said, know thyself. Knowing. Knowing. He didn't say, guess who you are. He didn't say, imagine who you are. He said, know who you are. For you, you are the most incredible possibility that ever will be. Because in your clarity, you can change. Not be a slave, but be free. Such is the power of peace. How profound is this element of peace, of hope, of clarity, of dignity in every single being on the face of this earth. Your life should be so abundant in joy your life should be so abundant in peace your life should be so abundant in clarity that when your mouth opens to address the divine, only one thing comes out. And you know what that is? Thank you. That's it. No other words. Just thank you. Thank you. That's who you are. Gratitude is your deepest expression. Beyond the smile and beyond all the things you could say, think, or do, gratitude is your deepest expression. This is who you are. A musician takes a guitar, and before starting to play, strums to hear. And if there is something off tune, to tune it. So I ask you, is your guitar in tune? Because if it is not, tune it. Tune it. Anything else? Anything else is a compromise. You are, like Kabir said, that there is a drop in the ocean. Everyone knows. But that there is an ocean in the drop, only a few know. You're the drop. And inside of you is the ocean. Do you know? Do you know? Have you found the ocean, dear drop? Because if you haven't found that ocean, then something is not right. And that which is precious and abundant is slipping past your fingers. This is how we were born. Empty-handed. And this is how we have to go. Empty-handed. And I'm saying to you, grab that moment of joy. What a journey. So, this is who you are. Now, you are more qualified to answer, how are you? And next time somebody says that, how are you? Smile. Just think of what I said tonight. That should give you something to smile about. You're the ocean in the drop. How are you? You're in that place, a heart full of gratitude, that clarity, with that peace dancing inside of you. How are you? How are you? There's no words. There are no words to describe how you are. No words. No words. This is the place where the most precious comes in abundance. The most precious is abundant. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You don't. But tomorrow, if you get up, don't think about your problems. Truly understand, without doubt, how fortunate you are.